Well, hello there. Welcome to World Currency Collector. Today we're going to check out some currency from Argentina. We've got two notes to talk about today. They look very similar, but they are two different series altogether. This 500 note is an Argentine peso lei from the late 70s or early 80s. It's a little bit different from the peso argentino in that it was released earlier. Even though they look very similar and they're the same size, they're two different series of notes. The peso lei was issued denominations from 1 to 1 million, and the peso argentino had denominations from 1 to 10,000. The lei was out for about 15 years, whereas the argentino only was released for about a 2-year period. Let's take a closer look in detail at what we have here on the table. This note here is a 500 pesos or 500 peso lei, and it's from around 1980. It's not dated though. The front features these beautiful filigrees. It's got patterns in hues of green and brown and kind of a little bit of purple throughout the note. There's a portrait of General José de San Martín on the front. He's the national hero of Argentina. He's also known as the protector of Peru. And both of these notes, you'll notice, have these little fibers, these little red and blue fibers embedded within the cloth. That's an anti-counterfeiting feature, very similar to the US dollar. Here's the back of the 500 peso lei, and it has hues of green and purple. Especially up here in the corner, there's a little star and these leaves and a really pretty pattern. There is a hill on the back of this note, and this hill is called Cerro de la Gloria, which is Glory Hill. The hill is located in the city of Mendoza, and this monument here on the top of the hill is called the Army of the Andes, and it was sculpted by Juan Manuel Ferrari between 1911 and 1914. And also on the back of this bill you'll see the Argentina coat of arms. On the bottom, in really tiny print here, it says Casa de Moneda de la Nación, which is what they call the Argentine Mint. This is a 1 peso Argentino note from about 1983, and the front features some beautiful colored inks. There's blues and purples and browns, and of course orange. The color is really quite striking. It makes this note stand out in my collection because it's so beautiful. And like the 500, it has a portrait here of José de San Martín on the front. This is the back of the 1 peso Argentino note, and it has hues of orange and brown and kind of a little bit of green along the bottom in this filigree here. It has a really beautiful image depicting Bariloche, Yao Yao. The city of San Carlos de Bariloche is in the province of Rio Negro in Argentina, and it's situated in the foothills of the Andes. And it's just a gorgeous part of the world. This back also features the Argentina coat of arms, and on the very bottom of this bill, right down here, you'll see it says Casa de Moneda, which is the Argentine Mint. Both of these notes feature watermarks in the paper in a star shape when held up to the light, and the stars are actually seen all throughout the paper, but they're most prominent in the viewing windows on the left side of the front or the right side of the back of each note. Well, I really hope you've enjoyed our journey to Argentina today, where we took a look at the peso lei and the peso argentino notes. If you learned something today, hopefully you'll like the video. And please leave a comment if you have any additional information or any questions. And take a look at our other videos where we adventure to other parts of the world through currency and learn stuff through notes and coins. See you next time.